Deep in the heart of Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea, lies a grand theater unlike any other. This is the Pyongyang Grand Theater, a monument frozen in the amber of 1950, a time capsule from the Korean War. The theater, with its neoclassical facade and soaring columns, seems oddly out of place in a city often associated with stark concrete structures and propaganda posters. Yet, it is here, within these hallowed halls, that the soul of North Korea reveals itself. This theater, a symbol of resilience and hope, offers a unique lens through which to view the complexities of this enigmatic nation. For within its walls, amidst the red velvet seats and shimmering chandeliers, North Koreans gather not just to be entertained, but to connect with their past, their present, and their dreams for the future. Here, for a few precious hours, the weight of the world lifts, replaced by the simple joy of artistic expression. The Pyongyang Grand Theater, then, is more than just a building. It is a microcosm of North Korea itself. North Korea, often portrayed as a land shrouded in secrecy, possesses a rich cultural heritage that has remained remarkably intact despite decades of isolation. From the vibrant costumes of traditional Korean dance to the intricate melodies of folk songs passed down through generations, North Korea's cultural identity thrives. One of the most striking aspects of North Korean culture is its emphasis on collective identity and national pride. This is evident in the numerous mass games held throughout the year, where thousands of performers move in perfect unison, creating breathtaking displays of synchronized movement and color. Traditional Korean music, with its distinctive pentatonic scales and use of instruments like the gyeogeum, a 12-string zither, and the daegeum, a large transverse flute, continues to captivate audiences. It is a reminder that beyond the headlines and the political rhetoric, there lies a people with a rich cultural heritage, a people deserving of understanding and respect. In the face of adversity, the human spirit often finds strength in unity. Such is the case in North Korea, where a strong sense of community and social cohesion has helped people navigate the challenges of daily life. From a young age, North Koreans are taught the importance of putting the needs of the collective above their own. Neighbors often share resources, help each other with chores, and look after each other's children. Workplaces often function like extended families, with colleagues sharing meals, celebrating milestones, and supporting each other through difficult times. While the North Korean government's tight control over information and social interactions raises concerns, it is undeniable that the strong sense of community provides a safety net for many. In a country where resources are scarce and life can be unpredictable, the bonds of family, friendship, and shared purpose offer a vital source of resilience and support. However, this emphasis on unity and collective identity comes at a price. The North Korean government's unwavering grip on power has resulted in a highly controlled society where individual freedoms are severely restricted. State-run media outlets are the only source of news and information, and access to the internet and foreign broadcasts is strictly prohibited for the vast majority of citizens. This information vacuum allows the government to shape public opinion and maintain its grip on power. Any form of dissent or criticism of the government is met with swift and severe punishment. This has created a climate of fear and self-censorship, where people are afraid to express their true thoughts and feelings even in private. North Koreans require permission from the authorities to travel within the country, and obtaining permission to travel abroad is extremely difficult, often reserved for government officials, athletes, and performers. While the North Korean Constitution technically guarantees freedom of religion, in reality, the government exercises strict control over religious activities. Religious groups not sanctioned by the state are often persecuted. While North Koreans may find solace and support within their tightly knit communities, they do so at the expense of their individual freedoms. The question remains, can a society truly flourish when its people are denied the fundamental right to think, speak, and live freely? Despite the challenges, there are glimmers of hope emerging in North Korea. In recent years, there have been subtle, yet significant shifts in the country's economic and social landscape. One of the most notable changes has been the growth of private markets known as Jangmadang. These markets, which first emerged in the aftermath of the devastating famine of the 1990s, have become a vital part of the North Korean economy. They offer people a way to supplement their meager state rations and provide a wider variety of goods than are available in state-run stores. The rise of the Yangmadang has also led to a gradual shift in social norms. As people engage in private enterprise, they are exposed to new ideas and ways of thinking. This has contributed to a slow but steady erosion of the state's control over information and ideology. Another sign of change is the increasing availability of foreign media, particularly South Korean dramas and pop music. While still technically illegal, these cultural imports are finding their way into North Korea through smuggled USB drives and DVDs. This exposure to the outside world is challenging preconceived notions and fostering a sense of curiosity about life beyond North Korea's borders. North Korea's isolation on the world stage has had a profound impact on the country's development. Cut off from the global community, North Korea has struggled to keep pace with technological advancements and economic progress. Sanctions imposed by the United Nations in response to North Korea's nuclear weapons program have severely limited its ability to engage in international trade and cooperation. This has had a crippling effect on the economy, leading to widespread shortages of essential goods and hindering infrastructure development. The lack of access to global markets has also stifled innovation and technological advancement. North Korea's technological infrastructure lags far behind that of its neighbors, limiting its ability to participate in the global digital economy. State propaganda often portrays foreign countries as hostile and intent on undermining North Korea's sovereignty. This narrative, instilled from a young age, makes it difficult for North Koreans to engage with the world beyond their borders. Limited access to information and opportunities for travel make it difficult for North Koreans to experience the diversity of cultures and perspectives that exist beyond their borders. Breaking free from this isolation is crucial for North Korea's future. Engaging with the international community, both diplomatically and economically, would open up opportunities for growth, development, and cultural exchange. North Korea's economy presents a perplexing paradox. Despite possessing significant natural resources and a relatively well-educated workforce, the country has long been plagued by economic stagnation and chronic shortages. One of the most significant factors contributing to North Korea's economic woes is its adherence to a centrally planned economic system, often referred to as a command economy. In this system, the government controls all aspects of economic activity, from production quotas to pricing and distribution. This rigid system, while designed to ensure self-sufficiency, has proven to be inefficient and unresponsive to the needs of the people. International sanctions, imposed in response to North Korea's nuclear weapons program, have severely restricted its ability to engage in trade and attract foreign investment. Furthermore, North Korea's heavy military spending diverts valuable resources away from essential sectors such as agriculture, healthcare, and education. The emergence of private markets, known as Jangmadang, has provided a vital lifeline, allowing people to supplement their meager state rations and engage in small-scale entrepreneurship. However, true economic progress will require fundamental reforms. For outsiders, gaining an accurate understanding of life inside North Korea can feel like peering through a fogged window. The country's tightly controlled media and restricted access for foreigners make it difficult to separate fact from fiction. However, accounts from defectors and rare glimpses into everyday life offer valuable insights into the realities of living in this enigmatic nation. Despite the challenges they face, many North Koreans express a deep sense of patriotism and loyalty to their country and its leaders. They are taught from a young age to revere the Kim Dynasty and view North Korea as a socialist paradise, protected from the evils of the outside world. Education is highly valued, with a strong emphasis on STEM subjects and ideological indoctrination. Family ties are strong, and respect for elders is deeply ingrained in Korean culture. While material wealth is scarce, North Koreans find joy in simple pleasures. The future of North Korea remains shrouded in uncertainty. The country stands at a crossroads, grappling with internal pressures for change and external pressures to abandon its nuclear ambitions and embrace reform. Economic stagnation, food insecurity, and international sanctions continue to plague the nation. The COVID-19 pandemic further exacerbated these problems, forcing North Korea into even greater isolation. Meanwhile, the international community remains divided on how best to engage with North Korea. Some advocate for maintaining pressure through sanctions and diplomatic isolation, while others believe that dialogue and engagement are crucial for fostering stability and encouraging denuclearization. The aspirations of the North Korean people also hang in the balance. The coming years will be critical for North Korea. Despite the uncertainties that lie ahead, there is always hope. Hope for a future where the Korean Peninsula is no longer divided by ideology and mistrust, but united by a shared history, culture, and destiny. Achieving this vision will require patience, perseverance, and a willingness to engage in dialogue and compromise. The international community has a vital role to play in supporting a peaceful and prosperous future for North Korea. Ultimately, the future of North Korea lies in the hands of its own people, a future where the Korean Peninsula is no longer a symbol of division, but a beacon of hope, reconciliation, and shared prosperity.